One of the things that I really like to watch when I watch the Olympics is to hear the athletes' stories, to hear the stories of dedication, to hear the stories of how they got to where they are at, so that they are now the best of the world's athletes. And you frequently hear many stories of sacrifice and stories of commitment where for maybe 10, 15 hours in a day, they're doing nothing but concentrating on their sport. They're doing nothing but concentrate on getting ready for that one moment at the Olympics when for maybe 20 seconds they have to prove themselves. And they'll practice 10, 15 hours a day for years, maybe 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years before they have the chance to go to the Olympics and in 20 seconds see if they had what it takes. The Apostle Paul compares our struggle to become spiritually mature in Christ to the work of Olympic athletes. He says how the Olympic athletes do their struggle to win a perishable crown, because in the Apostle Paul's day, if you won the Olympics, you were given a crown that would go around the head like this, and it would be made of leaves, and those leaves would die after a few days. But for those few days, you were able to show to the world your triumph. And yet, people showed the same kind of dedication that Olympic athletes are required to show today to win that perishable crown. And even the gold medals that we're giving out today are going to be destroyed eventually, whether today or tomorrow. The Apostle Paul says that when we compete, when we practice our faith, when we dedicate ourselves to the faith in Christ, we're doing it to win a crown of eternal significance, a crown that'll never fade away, a crown that'll never go away, a crown that will never lose. Where's that kind of dedication in our lives? Where's that kind of dedication where this all-consuming desire to follow after Christ, as the Olympic athletes follow after the sports, like the Apostle Paul says that all Christians ought to do. It's not just a requirement for pastors or missionaries. It's something that the Apostle Paul says that is expected of all of us. It's something that Jesus said is expected of all of us when he issued his command that we're to love the Lord our God with all our heart, soul, mind, and strength. We're to love the Lord our God with all of our heart, all of our soul, all of our mind, and all of our strength. This means showing far more dedication to Christ than any Olympic athlete has ever shown to his sport. And yet, where do we see that kind of dedication to Christ in the church today? Where do we see it? Do you have that kind of dedication?